Hello, this is Yannis from Repair. Today we'll go through an MSI notebook, gaming notebook repair that came to our lab dead, burned, from a cleaning attempt. The customer that brought it to us said that tried to clean, but unfortunately he didn't remove the battery. Now, here's the notebook on our desk, and we will remove its bottom cover. You can see it is a gaming MSI notebook. And let's remove the cover and check what we will do with this. Okay, the bottom cover is removed. We have removed the memories too. These memories are two sticks that have already removed, and now we will check what the problem is. The problem is on the flex cable or the flex cable of the screen. This EDP connector is damaged, and through this sorting, I think the damage became worse. We will see together under the microscope what is the problem, because the problem is very big. Let's go and check through the microscope. Okay, microscope with you. This is the battery connector that is removed. This is the EDP cable that you can see over it. Above it is a coil that is brownish. It is a bit burned. Also, the IC that controls this coil is burned. You can see it. It's a little bit curly from the flame, I think, from the sorting. Definitely this IC will be replaced. You can see that is it has some pins, and I think that the sorting was from 19 volts to 3 volts, maybe an enable signal that bridged the 19 volt to something else, caused something like that. Let's go and see the flex cable. You can see that it is burned. Definitely we should change this cable too. But the big problem is not here, is over the PCH. Let's go and see what is happening with the PCH. It's over here, and you can see that this PCH is the crystal is ruined, is exploded. Some parts are missing from the crystal. To be more accurate, some parts are still on the crystal. The most of the crystal is exploded, and I think that was caused by 19 volt short bridging an enable signal that is telling this chip that was curly before to start producing a voltage. Now, you can see the comparison. The whole silver thing, the whole crystal is missing. You see, that is the remaining parts of the crystal. The other parts are missing. So, what we have to do is to remove the PCH change the LCD cable, the EDP cable, and change this IC that was definitely burned too, and check what we will do with that. Okay, let's remove the silicon corners. This resin, this silicon that keeps the PCH in place. We're going to remove these corners in order for the chip to be removed. Let's go and do it quickly. We are using 200 Celsius as a temperature of a hot air gun. We're trying not to scrape off the mask of the motherboard of the PCB. And as the last corner is cleaned from the silicon, we will go and remove the PCH. We will use our preheater under the microscope and our thermal, our heat gun. This is not a PCH that we must keep it good. It is ruined, so any heat that will remove it is acceptable. Our thermal bed, our preheater is set to 120, and we were using 400 degrees over the top. Okay, it's moved. I'm trying, and using two tweezers. No. Let it solder first. Okay. Something is pulled off. Of course, the PCH is removed. We're checking if some capacitors or some components are under this PCH because it was moved during the soldering. Now we're placing back what we have poked. Fortunately, there are not many things. And now we'll try to clean up this mess. Okay. Some solder to tin the pads. It is a leaded one, of course. Some flux always help. We're trying to tin these pads in order to clean it up, to clean them up. Of course, we will use our wick. This thermal bed, this preheater, it is very okay for cleaning up. If we can use our heat gun. If we need more temperature, as we're doing right now, we're cleaning up. We must make the area as flat as possible. We're trying not to mess with the UV mask, with the mask of the PCB, in order to make our job easier. Because if the PCB is scratched, we should replace the mask and work more. We're cleaning up a bit in order to check for the pads. We can do some more cleaning. We're adding some flags again. And a little wick. And trying to remove this solder that makes the pads bulgy. And when everything is finished, we will be good to go in order to replace this PCH. Everything should be nice and flat. Sometimes it's easier, sometimes it's harder. The good thing is that I don't think that I have scraped the mask of the motherboard. Okay, a good clean with isopropylic and a toothbrush. And okay, we are good to go. We will use PCH from a donor board that we have already reballed, of course. We're doing the alignment. And after that, we will go to our rework station. This is it. And we will try to hit the things up with the right profile in order for the PCH to be soldered on the PCB. When the profile is ready, you will see that the PCH we will be closer to the PCB because the balls, the solder balls will melt and the PCB is heavier and we will go and nearly touch the PCB. Not touch, but you can understand that the distance will be less than it is now. So let's go to that point. You see, nice and flat on the PCB. We are good. We are poking a bit the PCH in order to see if it is in its right place. Okay. And now, after the profile has ended, we will go and check for sorting. We will go and check the 3 volts and the 1.05 volts coils. We can see that it is good. The 5 and the 3 volts are good. The 1.05 volts are good. So we are good to go. After that, we must use the new LCD cable. Of course, the IC is changed. And plug the charger in order to check the amps. Plug the charger. We have a keyboard to plug to in order to see if the display comes, if the caps lock blinks. We have a display. We should have a display. Now it's the time for the keyboard to be plugged. And we will power on the motherboard with the integrated power switch, and it's powering on. We are good. The amps are good. Let's see the caps lock. It is on. I'm pressing. It is blinking, you see? It is blinking and off, blinking and off. I think we are good. The amps are good. Now, let's check with the display. Okay, the display is mounted on our bench. And now we will plug the charger. Maybe we will use our disk to check if everything is okay. But what we want to see is a display, a screen that is glowing and displaying images. The amps are good, very good. Oh, you see? The MSI symbol, we are okay. After that, we will see a Windows loading from our USB hard drive that we will use to check for everything. But this is not the case. That was the repair. We're done with that. That was the repair as you saw. If you liked this video, consider like, subscribe and share. Thanks for watching. See you in another repair. Bye.